Okay, hello everybody. We're going to do the N-Level 2020 Paper 2. We'll start with Inkscape here first. Okay, so this Inkscape question, 21 marks. It's okay to do as long as you do it step by step and you don't miss out any points. Okay, so this is the image that we have to create here. Alright, it is a square logo with all borders 10 pixels thick. Read here. So use computer software which is Inkscape to draw this square logo with all borders 10 pixels thick. So this one important thing. Make sure the proportion for the text match the diagram. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is let's draw this square. Okay, so they say the border of the square and this pentagon, the five-sided shape here, are green. And the square is a yellow gradient. Sorry, it's a gradient fill from yellow to at the top to light blue at the bottom. Okay, so let me draw a square out. Okay, a square. So how do you make sure the square is perfect? You press Control key and you drag it out. So now I know it's yellow, right? So I'm going to start with yellow first. Oh, it is red stroke. So I got to click on, right click, green, set stroke. Okay, now it's set stroke, but oops, I pressed one button. But let me check that my stroke is 10. Okay, so now my stroke is not 10 points, so I got to click on this. Okay, and I get my stroke and I change this to pixels, px. Okay, you see here 10 pixels, so I got to click on px first, which is pixels, and I click on 10. Okay, so this guy is done. So let's keep this one open here because we're going to need it several times. So first I got my square up, then it's a yellow gradient. So yellow gradient from top to bottom. So I click on fill and I click on linear gradient. Linear gradient means it goes in a straight line. The gradient is from one direction to another. So they say from the top is yellow and for the bottom is blue, light blue. But how do I add the light blue here? So what I do is I zoom in and for my gradient, okay, I double click where I want to add a new point. Okay, so you see this create and edit gradient button here. What you do is you double click here, and once you double click here, you're telling Inkscape, I want to add a new color here. So what's this new color? Let's look for light blue. Light blue, where are you? Aha, light blue. So I just right click on it. Right click. Okay, and you can see that the blue doesn't end perfectly. You can see here, so let's move it all the way down to the bottom. Okay, and I zoom out now by pressing the Control key, and this is how I do the light yellow to the yellow at the top to light blue at the bottom fill. So this is 4 marks here already. Okay, next one, let's create the circle with blue border and transparent fill to circle only. So let's do the circle with blue border. So I drag out a circle now. Okay, something like this. Of course, it's not blue border yet, so there are a few things I need to do. Let's see, blue. Let's go back to blue. Right click, set stroke, and transparent fill. So I right click, set fill. Okay, that's it. Okay, my circle is a bit too big, so let's make this guy a bit smaller. Okay, every time I do something, I check, is it the same as my question paper? So I keep it as similar as possible. Okay, so now circle with blue border, transparent fill to circle only. And then now I do, look at this one, pentagon with daisy. Pentagon, oh my gosh. So how do I do this? Okay, first I must get the pentagon. So pentagon is here on the left hand here, the side here. I click on a five-sided shape. Okay, and this is a polygon. Okay, so what I do is I drag it out. Oops. When I saw it, it was a polygon, but it came out as a star. So weird. Okay, so I click on this one, five-sided shape. Let me bring it out here. and I probably need to rotate it a little bit. Okay, how is this better? Okay, so I need this shape to get the daisy out. Okay, so now this is the challenging part. Okay, so I'm going to move this. I'm going to move and work on the left hand side here. Okay, so what is this daisy image? It's actually, wait a minute. I just see my file is not saved. I better save my file first in case Inkscape hangs. So I better click on save as. Okay, and I'll go to save it to my CPA folder on desktop. Where are you? 4NT. Oh, sorry, wrong year. 2020, paper 2, and I create a folder called answer. Okay, I'm going to save over my old work. So I call it logo underscore 20. So this is my working file. Okay, so now what I need to do is I will import the file called daisy. Okay, import this file and I just click OK here. Wow, so big. I think I need to make it smaller a bit. So I make it a bit smaller. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to use this. Okay, I need to bring it to the top. Bring it to the top by going here to raise it to the top. Okay. Wow. Wow, my estimation is not bad. Okay, so you see I have this transparent object and I have this image daisy. What I do is this transparent object must be on top. So I'm going to do an overlap like this and I'm going to select both together. So I need to select both the daisy and the transparent object. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the cookie like that. Okay, my cutter is this blue color border and the cookie dough is actually this daisy. Alright, so one more time I select both of them together. Okay, and then I go to object, clip, set. Okay, so when I set, then it becomes like that. Okay, it becomes like that. So what I do now, I move this over here. I'm happy with it already. I got my shape out and looks like I got to draw another polygon. So let me draw another one that's almost the same. But remember that the border of the pentagon, okay, the five-sided shape has to be colored green. So I click on green and set stroke. Oops, wrong green. This green. Yep, better. Okay. Oh, I see this cusp note. Cusp note is quite irritating. It's actually trying to help me, but it doesn't really help me in this case. So I will press Shift 5. Shift 5 is to get rid of cusp note. Then I can slowly adjust it to exactly how I want it. Okay, great. So I got my shape out already. And then now I have to do the easy things. All I need to do is the easy things. Add in this flower here now. So let me add in the flower. Import flower. I just click OK. Okay, and they say put the flower here. I don't think I need this anymore. Let me get rid of this. And I zoom in. So my flower is very big. I make it smaller. Put one flower here. And what does the instruction say? Place it on the right and then with a copy of the image, flip on the left. So how do I flip it? I just duplicate this guy here, duplicate, and then I flip it by doing this horizontal flip. So you can see it, the bottom turn over to the right. Okay, flip over to the right hand side. Okay, so I got this ready. Wow, so easy. 3 marks. 1 mark to insert, 1 mark to duplicate, 1 mark to flip. So now the easiest part just to type in the words, Ye Old English Garden Company. Okay, so we're going to type in the words now. Okay, so I click on text now. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in yeah. but it doesn't look like anything. So let's see, what color should the font be? Top text should be the same blue color as the border. Okay, so let's look for blue fill. I select it and blue fill. But more importantly, I must change the font to what it looks like in the image there. So let's see. Let me see what font looks like it. Okay, let's click here, and I'll start from the top one, the first one. And I look, and I find that Bodoni looks like it. Doesn't it look like it? So let me change this slightly bigger, say 40, 40, and I rotate it. Okay, look better now? Yeah, something like that, somewhere there. Okay, okay. But I think it's a bit too big, so let me make it a bit smaller. Okay, then now I just duplicate it, Control D, and I rotate it. And what do I type in here? OLDE. Yeah, old. And then what do I do for the word English in the middle? I duplicate it one more time. And I rotate this guy. And English. Woo. English. And one more time. Duplicate. Wow, so many things to type at this question. Garden company. But obviously it's too big. So let me make this guy smaller, okay? Maybe what, 32? Oops, clicked the wrong guy. I think gotta go smaller. Okay, so let me choose the text one more time. And maybe 28. Okay, can already. Okay, let's see. Does it look okay? Yeah, old English company. I got the two flowers on top. I got the daisy, pentagon. Yes, everything looks fine. My borders 10. Yes, okay. Let me check my circle borders. I can't remember my circle borders. So, there's a stroke 10. Great. How about the pentagon? Stroke is also 10. You look at the number here, it tells you what the stroke size is. Okay, perfect. So I got this whole question now. Go to File, Save. Okay, and then we go on to the next important part. Okay, everything is done here. We save it. Now, question number 4 is the most important part. Many people always forget how to do it. Save the logo as a bitmap graphic in PNG format. Go to File. Okay, and what you need to do is export PNG. Export PNG. And the first thing is you choose where you're going to export it. Oops, sorry. This is my old work. So I'm going to export it here. It's called logo underscore, and then I click save. When it's not done, the most important button to press is this button. You press this button and you get 21 marks. You don't press it, you get 0 marks. Press export, and then because I already saved it, you just click replace, and then you see the green color bar across. So let me check my work. Is it inside there? Yep. I have my Inkscape working file here, and I have this piece of work which I'm just doing with you. And let me check my work. Is it okay? Yes, it's perfect. Okay, so this one is done. Great. So I'm going to close it, and I know I got my 21 marks here already. Okay, so this is how you do the 2020 paper 2 Inkscape question. Okay, I hope you learned it and you'll be fine in the exam. Okay, so I see you in the next video.